the compost. What? I saw her rifling through the compost after dinner. She came out with a handful of carrots. Sounds like Emily.
No, that is definitely chocolate. Death by chocolate.
Okay, chop. Let's just get rid of this body. I don't want to have a whole bunch of paperwork to bring back to father, so... What, you guys not have lawyers to deal with this kind of stuff? I mean, it's just...
I've never needed a lawyer. I have the big man upstairs.
And I've got the big man right here. But can someone without daddy issues please try and solve this? Not that I don't like it.
Personally, I think I'm not...
You had an entire episode. Can we just call Lark in?
Where is she? Last I saw, she was disrespectfully yet tenderly blessing the body.
I think she told me she was going somewhere, but I don't remember.
Oh, the bathroom.
The backyard?
The little space between the sink and the dishwasher where the microwave is plugged in? Just guessing.
Well, what's this? A little toxicity in this community? Our aura is not feeling just right?
No, we think that maybe...
We found one of your brownie crumbs on Emily's lips.
We don't have much evidence, but we thought that...
You murdered her. You murdered her in cold blood, and then you put her in a blender, and you put her in one of your new baking projects. Are you metabolically unbalanced?
No. Victoria, she's right there.
And I would never put her in one of my baking projects. I have standards. Okay, this isn't helping my case, but I swear on every one of my lark hats that... Who? My fans. I am an upstanding citizen of the earth and a lover of her magnetic fields and all of her living creatures. I would never do this. And I know when you put poison out into the world... Poison! You mentioned so casually. Reminds me suspiciously of a poisoned baked good. Well, how do you know it was a brownie that killed her? I mean, you saw all the blood.
Don't look at me. That was crimson. My shade is scarlet.
No, it was just a script, guys. We know that Emily has loose flowing blood.
I've been described the same way by many an art critic.
Well, maybe she just hit her head on the way down?
When she had that final munch of that ooey, gooey crunch. Lark, your murder weapons are delicious. I have to give you that.
No, but how do we know it was me who baked the brownie? I mean, it could have been Ronald trying to bake it to impress some girl.
I would. Don't listen to her. She murdered someone.
I mean, but I didn't make her eat the brownie. I didn't force feed her like a baby or an imprisoned suffragette. She probably just took it from the wrong pile.
No, I clearly labeled them.
Well, I mean... How do we know she didn't just take a plain brownie? I mean, not plain, but moist and perfect. But no hemp.
No, I smelled it. I got clear traces of C21H30O2. To most people, known as cannabis sativa, but to lowlifes and degenerates, known as hemp. The same chemical to which Emily had an allergy. When you sent her into anaphylaxis after she ate it because she bought into your whole, cure the earth mantra. No, you sent her into anaphylaxis, and as she is there, gasping for breath, you watched because you are a sadistic murderer.
Hi, babes. Lark here, your guide to the natural and spiritual world. Okay, so I know this looks bad, but before I turn this into an insincere apology video, you have to believe me. I didn't do this. Yes, I made the brownies, but they were clearly labeled hemp and no hemp. And Emily was careful. So if she took, that means someone must have switched labels, which means malicious intent. It really pains me to say this because you guys know that I believe humans are inherently good and that our default setting is to love one another, but I think I know who did this. Let's check the zooms.
Okay, guys, streak on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh shoot, wrong zoom. Moving on.
Okay, gang, our task for the week was to pair up and make an original portrait of our partner. Do we have any brave couples who would like to start us off?
Oh gosh, Maisie, I'm flattered, but I don't think we're exactly a couple.
Yeah, no, we just painted each other. Okay, let's try them together. 1, 2, 3.
Wow. Oh my god, I didn't expect that, but it's so Beautiful.
I love it. You really captured my essence.
Can we unpack here?
Okay, so I dipped into my special reserves and made this portrait with September. Bit of an irregular month, so note the texture. But it has a nice glossy finish to it.
Ooh, yeah, I totally see that. I'd wish you'd paint me sometime.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, my list of commissions is kind of long, but...
But you do it because you're a feminist and that's what girls do for each other, right? Otherwise, I'm like a little confused, like why you even call yourself a feminist at all. You're bad for the movement.
Anyway, I painted Anna in the nude because true feminism is about painting your gal pals naked, reclaiming the female body.
If this is about reclaiming the female body, why did you censor the bazingas?
I was also going for desexualizing the female body.
No, well, I can't really be desexualized, but I appreciate the thought, Maisie. Love the ankles on that, too.
Thanks, Anna. Yours is nice, too.
Okay, so like they're totally in love, right? Aries and Cancer are the most compatible signs, and do you see the way that their hands are almost touching as they're advancing on me? Like, I don't get why they don't just kiss already.
You absolutely
Guys,
did.
girls, humans, children of Mother Gaia! You have to believe me, I didn't do this.
Why would we believe you? You knew she had a hemp allergy and you still made the brownies. You're the one speck of physical proof we have points to you.
So we look beyond it to spiritual proof.
Spiritual proof?
We summon Emily from the dead. I'm going to need a mid to large size cauldron, some black tea leaves, and a Ouija board, preferably a Nordic cherry, to best communicate with the freshly dead.
I have a pot, some limp basil, and no Ouija board.
Fine. If you could be a dear and get the travel size Ouija board out of my bag. Get around.
I don't know about this. My grandma told me she used one of these once and accidentally summoned the first governor of Missouri. He told her gun was an abomination. It wasn't a particularly productive conversation.
Sit.
I think I'll sit this one out.
Breathe in. Breathe out.
Okay, Lark and Victoria, you guys are next. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's my face.
Oh, it's a bunch of squiggles.
It's your aura. You give off this kind of gloomy vibe of perpetual doom, as if all the puppies in the world were murdered and all the daisies were chopped up into bits in some deranged lawnmower.
Oh,
But like in a fun way, you know?
well, I drew your actual face because that's what a portrait is.
No, the portrait captures the nature of one's soul, their deepest, darkest needs and wants and desires.
A portrait captures criminals. It's so random people off the street can find you if you decide to rob a bank.
What? No! Oh, I look so dead in that. Do you usually only draw corpses?
No comment.
And on the topic of the dead,
Let the spirit move within you. Contact your soul. Guide your finger.
DD? What the heck is DD? That makes no sense.
Don't anger the spirits.
Maybe it's an acronym? Oh, like Dunkin' Donuts?
Dunkin' fucking Donuts. Should have known they'd stoop this low eventually. Bastards.
If you're not in the circle, the spirit has not contacted your soul and may not offer any input.
Double D?
Perhaps one day I need to veto.
Oh my god, he's dead?
Maybe not, but we all die eventually.
Wait, guys, I've got it. DD. Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
No. Emily hated New Jersey. She would never have wanted to take over the tri-state area. Let's try it again. Maybe someone was pushing it this time. Nobody push it.
Okay, let's try this again. Emily and Ronald, you guys are up.
Okay.
Thank you, Steve. I've been working on a piece that I'm really excited to share with you guys. And because I can't be limited by the boundaries of artistic mediums, I have choreographed an interpretive dance that I feel intimately embodies my dear friend Donald.
Ronald.
Ronald. Birth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And the rest is still unwritten.
Wow.
I feel
Humiliated?
Insulted?
Absolutely revolted?
seen.
I'm never wrong, babes. I'm just never wrong.
That was beautiful. It seems like you really put a lot of thought and effort into that. And Ronald?
Well, my assistant spent a lot of time on this, so here goes this.
Is that me dressed as a terrorist? Is that how you really see me?
I see you as a valued member of the McDonald's family.
I've never even eaten at McDonald's.
Well, then I don't see you at all.
What do you think I am? This war criminal in the war on American children's arteries? Excuse me, the world's arteries. They are pumping with the chemical weapons of this.
The cute cartoon character? Ronald McDonald is a symbol of joy, of human connection, of meat grease, okay? He taught me to smile. My ancestors founded McDonald's.
Stole McDonald's.
Oh, for pure capitalist gain, not to hurt people.
Look, I made a dance for you. I used the gifts of my body to psychoanalyze your heart. And you give me what? A corporate shill of a piece that goes against my every value.
Father always says money can do things the heart can't.
Then why don't you cut out my heart and bake it into chicken nuggets like you do with millions of animals every year?
God, Emily, you are fucking impossible. I swear, sometimes I just want to jump to that screen and...
Okay, forget hashtag Maisiana. Did you just see the sexual tension between Ronald and Emily? If this was an enemies to lovers fanfic and there wasn't a screen between them, they would have totally kissed by now. Could this have been a crime of passion? M-O-O.
Moo like a cow.
Participants only, please. Moo like a cow.
Emily was a staunch vegan who got in a fight with Ronald, whose wealth is built off the blood of cattle.
Let me confirm this with evidence.
Moo. Moo.
Yup, just as I suspected. The man with the silly name.